narrative, Kevin, around Paul Pogba. Well, I suppose I've seen his name connected with Real Madrid in recent times, a price tag supposedly of 130 million. But he's a Manchester United player tonight, and if they are going to pull off this victory this evening, they're going to need him to be brilliant.
He is. If he played really well tonight, one of his best games, they can win the game. That's how good he is. He can make the difference. This is clips of him earlier on the year where I suppose the negative with him, it's just silly stuff. You know, he gets caught in possession, he comes back, he gets sent off in this game, just silly fouls. That's a nasty one, and he has that in his locker, and that's the frustrating thing about him. He's a World Cup winner and a world-class player, but he does frustrate. But I am a big fan. He's box to box, he gets into the box, scores goals. He has 15 goals for a midfielder this season, 34 games, which is, you know, probably the best in the league of any player. It's hard for anyone to match that.
12 of them are about penalties.
Yeah, well, you still have to score them.
Come on.
When he gets into his stride,
he's not a goal-scoring midfield player.
He is. He scored plenty of goals in the World Cup.
This one was good, all right.
He's got great feet. He gets into the box. He can stride from one end to the other. When he opens up his legs, no one can catch him. Here you see him striding forward, leaving lads in his wake, and he's got a pass at the end of it. The problem is, for most people, and for me included, since he's been at Man United, he doesn't do it enough. And there's question marks over playing him in the centre. Is he better coming off the left? Hasn't really been figured out. He played his best football was at Juventus, coming in from the left. United have played him more than a central. But he has improved since Ole Gunnar's got the job. Another player who's found another yard since Mourinho's left. But he needs to be at his best tonight if United are to get anything from it.
Like, Didi, this stage this evening, like, even if he wants to move to Real Madrid, if he wants to stay at Man United and double his contract or whatever it is, like, this is the stage for him tonight, like the World Cup was when he was unrecognisable at times from the player that Mourinho had and now Solskjaer had. But yeah, this has got to be it.
Yes, it is. I'm running out of excuses because I've been defending him for a long time. Is he world class? I'm not too sure. I think he's got world class qualities, but I don't think he shows it near enough, often enough. And I think the problem with Pogba is the less responsibility defensively you give him, the better he is. You've got to give him a free role. This Man United team is not good enough to give a player free role. So he's got to work backwards, which obviously he's got to use energy then to, which he could spend going forward. It's not an easy thing to play well in this Man United team because he's a ball-playing midfielder. He likes to be in possession. And this team doesn't have an awful lot of possession because clearly in possession they've got huge problems. And the other thing, I think the biggest problem, what you just said, I think that has been the problem when he went to United, because I think a lot of the times he thought, I've got to do it today and I've got to do it on my own. He can't do it on his own. He's not a Messi, he's not a Ronaldo. He can only do it with a team. And I think sometimes he was a bit too keen, wanting maybe too much too early. And he's got to pace himself today. But yes, of course, they need a big performance of him today if they want to have a chance.